Alrighty, let me just turn this music off. Man, I haven't done this YouTube thing in a while. How does this even work anymore? Do I flip this lever? Man, what the fuck? Hello everybody, my name is Wild One Crazy Ninja, and welcome back to you all and myself. It's been about 3 years since my last YouTube video, and a lot of time has passed since then. I graduated from high school, and now I'm going to Plain School out in Colorado. I'm having an absolute blast, and I've been playing some Minecraft along the way. For Minecraft, I've been working on my survival world off and on, and I've made a ton of progress during my Christmas break of 2023. I regained my spark and passion for this game that I love so much, and I wanted to show you all the progress that I made and my further plans to develop this world to years to come. Let's go check it out. Even though this video is meant to showcase the progress of my Minecraft world, I'm currently starting off in my home base, which is completely identical from the last video. But I wanted to showcase some of the changes that I've made to the actual game of Minecraft. If I click escape, you'll see a new tab called mods. Don't worry, I'm not playing on a massive game altering mods. I personally don't like those, and I just like sticking to vanilla. But I did make a switch from Optifine over to Fabric and Sodium, staying in Minecraft 1.19.2. Why Minecraft 1.19.2? Because I don't like change. Seriously though, I feel like 1.19 is the best Minecraft version that is new feeling, but also not too new.
Hmm.
To showcase every mod, I've grouped them together in similarity, and I'll be showing off a little bit of gameplay, what they do in the game, and I'll also just explain them a little bit. So to start off with our first mod, we have ambient sounds. Ambient sounds beautifully fills up silent parts of Minecraft with wonderful ambience depending on your location and biome. I just want you to listen to this for a bit. The second mod on the list is also a sound mod called Sound Physics Remastered. This mod reworks Minecraft's sound system by adding depth and bass depending on where the player is locating, like a cave or up on the surface. I absolutely love walking through and exploring caves as everything echoes around you. For the third mod, I have a trio of mods that all work together pretty well. I have sodium, lithium, and Indium. Sodium is a base client that is pretty similar to Optifine, in which it works to improve the game's performance output. And then Lithium and Indium are just extra add ons that help Sodium improve that performance boost. Additionally, the fourth mod is Iris, which is a shader pack mod that works with Fabric. Optifine had shader packs already built in compatibly, so you could just plug in a shader pack and it would work with Optifine. For Fabric, it doesn't really work that way, so you need to download a mod that all the mod is for is running those shader packs, which allows me to get beautiful shots like these. The fifth mod is also another feature from Optifine. Continuity is a mod that allows Minecraft and resource packs to have connected textures that the base game normally does not have. For example, Optifine usually has connected glass texture that doesn't allow the borders of glass to be on every single block. So the mod Continuity does that same exact thing and connects all the glass textures. The next mod is called CIT Rezone and allows objects with the same texture to have custom textures and also texture overlays. The best example I can give of this mod is Enchanted Books. I want you to look at this image and point out the book of Bane of Arthropods. It's hard and it's tedious to hover your mouse over every single book in a double test just to find the enchanted book you want. So this mod allows each custom book, whether it is efficiency, Bane of Arthropods, or blast protection, to have its own custom texture, and it makes life so much easier. Okay, no more Optifine replacement mods. The next mod is the replay mod, which allows me to record and develop these cool time lapse and replays that all the cool YouTubers use. I'm only experimenting with it right now, but tell me how I do in the comments below. Second to last mod here, and it's probably my favorite. It's the Zero's World Map and Minimap mod. Personally, I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's name correctly, but this mod allows me to have a world map in my pocket at all times. The features are amazing, and though I turn the mini map off, it still adds great additions to my map. It allows me to see everywhere I've explored. It allows me to look into caves and also other dimensions. And it just creates an amazing bird's eye view for me to see what I've been building at any time. Last but not least, the last mod on the list is a mod menu mod. And though it's a mouthful, it adds a nice mod menu to the pause menu, which is amazing for quality of life. Similar to the resource pack menu, it lists all the mods I've just listed out in order on this menu. It allows you to see what mods you have installed, which ones are active, and it's just great for a quick little check on what mods you have installed. Now hold on. Mods are not the only change that I've made to Minecraft that gets all the attention. Resource packs are the next big addition that I added to my game. I usually just like the classic vanilla texture pack, and I usually just don't change off of that. But now I've been experimenting with a couple resource packs that I really enjoy. Like I mentioned before, I never really liked the big resource packs that affected the style of the whole game, but I do have 3 texture packs that I use from time to time because of nostalgia, and it changes up the mundane work sessions where I'm just mining blocks for hours and hours. The first big Minecraft texture pack is Pure BDcraft, mostly used by iBallistic Squid, and I used it back in my Race to the Moon series, which I never finished, and I never will. The second resource pack is the Chromo Hills 128 by 128 texture pack. This texture pack means a lot to me because this is one of the primary resources packs that my sister, my brother, and I played on the Xbox with. This is what the texture pack we used on the Xbox One. And then lastly, another nostalgic texture pack, the Plastic Texture Pack, which is an all-time classic for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, where me and my siblings just absolutely loved it. It was goofy, and I just like opening it up, playing with it on for every once in a while because it's just a really goofy texture pack. Other than those 3 texture packs, I use my own cluster pack that I believe just makes vanilla a tad bit better. In order from bottom to top, the first texture pack is Vanilla Tweaks. If you don't know what Vanilla Tweaks are, then you're probably living under a rock. Here's a video and enjoy researching to your heart's desire. Vanilla Tweaks just adds the tiny little tweaks that are vanilla-like, just like its name implies. The biggest change that I can remember that I included in the pack is that a golden helmet is now a golden crown. The next pack is Emissive Textures, which uses the CIT Rezone mod. This texture pack adds a glow effect to objects that should produce light. Primarily, it adds a glowing effect to the brewing stand, enchantment table, and every single ore variant in both the Nether and the Overworld. The next pack is Zaylee's Enchanted Books, which also uses the CIT Rezone mod. I've already showcased this texture pack earlier in the video, but it really is amazing, and I recommend it to everyone because it saves so much time and it's also super pretty. Shifting gears, this next texture pack is a Fancy GUI texture pack, or the menu graphics, which adds awesome custom textures to most of the usable interface blocks, like crafting tables, furnaces, smithing tables. It really just adds a little bit of life to just a blank gray screen. The last 2 texture packs complement each other so well I had to include them in the same slot. They are Improved Netherite and Rethoughted Trident. Personally, I was always somewhat disappointed when I got a Trident or upgraded a Diamond tool to Netherite because the textures are always so bland for the most powerful and coolest gear in the game. So these packs showcase the importance of all of this gear. Netherite incorporates gold and diamonds into their texture packs because that's what was needed to craft those tools. Additionally, the Trident gets a cool gold finish to it, like it's coming from Poseidon and the hidden city of Atlantis. As I mentioned before, my last video and live stream about this world were both around 3 years ago. I know during that time I did a lot of manual labor by myself. I placed sand from the sea floor to the top of the ocean, and then I used sponges to completely drain each 5x5 column, and it was grueling. If you're watching this time lapse that I'm currently showing you, it's in 8x speed. This took forever, and this task felt impossible. It felt like I would never drain this ocean, and I completely became burnout. And I quit my survival world for about a year. But during my hiatus, I longed for the mines, and I love this game too much to just give up on it. So I returned and I continued my hard manual labor, which were at times great stress relieving activities during college and high school when I was just placing sand, and that's all I had to worry about for an hours on end. I would just put on some music, put on a TV show, place sand. But I made massive progress during the Christmas break of 2023 with the discovery of flying machines, which you're seeing in this time lapse here. I have no ideas how these work or how the basic flying components even work, but I know how to build them. And pistons push block into water, water gone, me no do hard work with hand. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. They're super easy to build. Like I said earlier, it saved me so much time, and I basically completed 80% of the draining of the water after Christmas, that Christmas of 2023, just because of flying machines. It made the work so much easier. And the best part about it is now I'm done. And I want you to just look at this for a minute and revel in my glory because I've completely drained the water. But this is only the beginning of the fun, because now I get to make building plans. Originally, in a clip for this video I filmed months ago, I said I wanted to go with a look that was fairly important to me, is keeping the originality of the Elder Guardian farm, or the Guardian farm, right? I wanted to keep the monument. Well, you know what? Fuck the ocean monument and fuck keeping it conservative.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Swag Messiah.
If I have learned anything from draining the entire ocean and my good buddy Mogswamp,
Trying. And if you take anything at all away from this movie, please take that. Never give up.
I'm going big and I'm not going home. This is my first ever mega build. And from the memories of playing with my brother and sister on the Xbox, Minecraft is a lot more fun and interesting when buildings are interconnected with a story. So here it is, the calling of the void. Yes, these are only scratches and do not hold any merit at all, yet. But I wanted to make something that was me and came from my noggin, not some pre-made plan or YouTube tutorial. I wanted it to come from me. The first thing I want to point out is I have made a creative testing world, which I'm currently building out all these ideas. Ideas are coming in from my head, and it's going to be super awesome. The Calling of the Void's lore starts with the Ocean Monument, which actually has nothing to do with it. This build that has miraculously showed up in my head was meant to encapsulate and hide the Ocean Monument. So it's not just a big, ugly redstone farm farming out guardians. The lore actually starts with this black void crystal that is held up by this void rubble altar. This void crystal is currently being suppressed by 3 elemental gems: lava, water, and earth. All 3 of these gems have been suppressing this void crystal for years, for eons. But the earth crystal is destroyed. We don't know by who yet, but maybe that's another building I can add on later. But this earth crystal is now destroyed, and the void is spewing out into the world. This void crystal activates and shoots a beacon up into the sky and releases this horrible monster from the breach, from the void, into the overworld. That's the basic lore so far. I'm probably going to develop it a little more for this building because this is going to be a huge build and it's going to be a lot of fun to just develop these stories in my head. But some key features of this build is there's going to be 4 main spires around the building, 1 for the nether portal, 1 for the lava gem, 1 for the water gem, and then 1 for the earth gem. But the earth gem is destroyed, so it will be a little dilapidated. Everything is going to be hexagonal based, and hexagons are a little weird in Minecraft, but I think I can make it work. And I think hexagons are a pretty unused shape in Minecraft, so I think we'll add some character to the build as well. This whole brainstorming process has been an absolute blast. Neurons are firing in different ways I couldn't imagine, and my creativity is at an all-time high. I absolutely love coming up with the wacky stories and the crazy connections that connect all of these interconnected buildings back together to the centralized story, and I'm having an absolute blast. The biggest thing I could take away from this whole experience would be to never give up and keep moving forward. Sometimes these goals can seem impossible, but you'll never know until you try. And that is super sappy for me to say, especially coming from me. But dreams really do come true. I'm having a blast playing Minecraft again and doing what I love and going to the school of my dreams. And I just wish I could pass off that positive energy to you. You've heard this a bajillion times this episode, but this is my first video I've uploaded in 3 years on my YouTube channel. YouTube has always been a hobby for me, and I absolutely love editing videos and posting videos to this channel, but it's never been a top priority for me because I have a bunch of other responsibilities to take care of now that I'm in college. But I do want to make a promise. Every month or month and a half, I want to upload a roughly edited video on my Minecraft world, whether that's from completing a part of the build or getting an advancement or just having fun. I think that will really help me enjoy Minecraft even more and stay on task with my building aspirations. I love Minecraft and I love making YouTube videos, and I can't wait to see where this world goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all.